The first thing you have to understand is that I do not really mind eating the same thing, the same foods again and again. So instead of trying to come up with a completely different meal every day, I found maybe 4 or 5 meals that I really enjoyed, and I just kept rotating between them. For me, this made everything much easier. I didn't have to wake up and start thinking, okay, what am I going to eat today? I already knew. And because I had already worked out roughly how many calories and how much protein were in those meals, I didn't have to keep calculating everything from scratch. The other thing was that the meals had to be quick. If I'm hungry and it's going to take me 45 minutes to prepare the food that I'm supposed to eat, you better believe I'm going to be eating something way outside my caloric intake for the day. So most of my meals were very easy to put together. Most days I wasn't eating breakfast first thing in the morning. I normally wouldn't have my first meal until around 1 or 2 p.m. Not because I thought there was anything special about it. I mean, about fasting, but it was just easier for me. If I'm not hungry in the morning, there's no point forcing myself to eat at 8 a.m. and then having to spend the rest of the day trying to fit my calories around that. So I would wait till I was actually hungry. One of my most common first meal was eggs and avocado, very little or no oil. I would have around 4 or 5 eggs, usually with avocado. Sometimes I'd add a beef patty. Sometimes I'd turn it into a homemade burger. Sometimes I'd have it as a wrap. It wasn't exactly the same every day, but the ingredients were usually very similar. The most important thing for me was that I enjoyed it. It had a decent amount of protein and it kept me full for quite a long time because of the fat as well, the fat in the eggs and the avocado. And that's something I'll do differently from just trying to eat the lowest calorie food possible. Because if I eat something that's 300 calories, but I'm hungry again in an hour, that doesn't really help me. So I wanted meals that keep me full. Throughout the fat loss phase, I was aiming for at least around 150 grams of protein per day. So when I was deciding what to eat, protein was normally the first thing I thought about. Eggs, beef, chicken, turkey, shrimps, sometimes some protein powder, but I try to go for the real thing most times. And then I would build the rest of my meal around that. I think this was one of the biggest reasons I wasn't constantly hungry despite eating around 1800 calories. I was also still training at the gym around 4 or 5 times a week. So keeping my protein high was important to me while I was losing weight so I can keep my muscle mass. I still had carbohydrates, but one thing I should probably clarify from my last video is that I didn't completely cut out carbs. I was generally keeping them under around 100 grams a day during that period. It wasn't because I thought carbohydrates was going to stop me from losing fat. My overall calorie deficit was still the main thing, but keeping my carbs relatively low worked quite well for me because it meant I could use more of my calories on foods that I personally found more filling. And especially at the beginning, my weight dropped very quickly. I know some of that initial weight drop would have been water weight, particularly because I had reduced my carbohydrate intake. There were days where I would wake up and the scale could be almost 2 kg different. Obviously, I didn't lose 2 kilograms of fat, but seeing the scale moving in the right direction definitely helped me mentally during those first few weeks, if you get what I mean. My second meal was normally my bigger meal. This is where I would usually have jollof rice or potatoes or yam with chicken thighs, chicken breast or beef, shrimp, depends on what I feel like. I'd also have salad with it or sometimes mixed veggies. Again, nothing particularly complicated. The main thing was that I knew roughly what was going into it, and I made sure there was a good amount of protein and vegetables. I was eating quite a lot of salad as well. And that's another thing I think helped me. I ate a lot of high volume food. When you are eating fewer calories, you start realizing very quickly that some foods give you almost nothing for the calories. You eat them, and 5 minutes later, you're thinking about food again. So I was eating quite a lot of vegetables and salad because I could have a decent amount of food without using up loads of my calories. And psychologically, I think that matters as well because I'd rather look down and see a big plate of food than eat something tiny just because technically it fits into my calories. So my meals normally had a decent protein source, quite a lot of vegetables and salads, some fat, and then whatever carbohydrate I wanted to include within my calories. It wasn't really complicated. Obviously, I didn't eat exactly the same thing every single day for 2 months. There were times when I wanted something different, and I still had those things. What I tried to not do was have one meal that was outside my normal routine and then think, okay, I've ruined the diet now. I might as well just keep on eating whatever. No, I do not let one meal become one day, which becomes the whole weekend. So if I ate something higher in calories, I just went back to what I was doing the next meal, and that's it. If I had to choose the meal I probably ate the most throughout the whole 2 months, it would be my homemade burger. It was a game changer. It tastes good, it keeps me full, I can make it quickly, and I can eat it regularly without getting tired of it because I love burgers. Now, I think most people try to make fat loss too perfect. They are looking for the perfect meal plan or the perfect food. For me, I needed something I could actually repeat. So if I had to lose 10 kilogram again, I would probably structure my food in almost the same way. I'd find 4 or 5 meals I genuinely enjoy. I'd make sure they are easy to prepare. I'd prioritize protein. I'd eat enough vegetables and fiber to help keep me full. And then I'd adjust the portions to fit whatever calorie target I was using. The actual foods don't have to be the foods that I hate. That's probably the main thing I want you to take away from this video. You don't have to eat eggs because I ate eggs. You don't have to eat under 100 grams of carbs because that was what I did. And I'm definitely not saying everyone should eat 1800 calories. That was based on me, my size, my activity level, and what I was trying to do at the time. So the important thing was that I found meals that made it easy for me to consistently stay within my calories. And once I did that, the weight loss became much easier. I ended up losing just under 10 kilogram, 9.6 kilogram over 2 months. But looking back now, there are actually a few things about the old fat loss phase that I would do differently if I had to start again. So that's probably what I'll talk about in the next video.